Hey, thank you for joining me today. We're going to be returning with part 3 in my playthrough of Spirit Hunter Death Mark 2. Hopefully picking up where we've left off. In terms of the delay between the uploads, I have been quite under the weather as of recent. It's just really the allergy season where I live, so if I sound either off or, then, that is to explain what's going on. So, with this, we'll jump right into it. Remember what we were doing. I want to do as much as I can before night falls. Why don't we go talk to the students some more? Gotcha. Okay, let's go to the student council room. Do you want to know what kind of information I have? Chat. Showing you my sincerity since you showed me yours. Okay, I've already seen this. Leave the student council room. Let's see, where haven't we been? Went to the rarity. And the last time I played, we just finished talking to the teacher about the bullying. I think we've really gone to the library, so let's check that out. There's no one here. Okay. Easy peasy enough. Let's go back to the faculty room. The other thing. Nope, I already did all of these. I want to still talk to students, so I guess now at this point we could probably walk around some and see if we find anyone that has any more information to give up. Let's talk to our companion, to Horikoshi, but I don't know where she is. Maybe one of the students might have seen her. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so talk to students. I've told you not to talk to me. Okay. That's all I know. Same here. Okay, so nothing new there. One A. Okay, another empty room. See if he knows anything. Like, it's more mysterious. Getting close to the truth might be dangerous. I don't want to be targeted and killed by the departed. Very fair. Now I'm gonna be in the bathroom. Oh, there I go. Hello, Mr. Dank. How's the investigation going? Oh, sorry. Let's chat. I saw Horikoshi entering the music room just now. I wonder what business she has there. She's not in the brass band club. Well, that's all the info I needed from you, Chief. There's no one in the music room. Strange. Didn't Doherty say Horikoshi entered this room? That's odd. Why don't we investigate this place for a sec? I mean, she could be in the storage room. You know?
Yoshi.
Piano, huh? I had lessons when I was a child. I could play a few songs from Bayer. I switched to electric guitar during my school years, though. Neat. This is the musical equipment storage room. Horikoshi is desperately rummaging through the cabinet. She seems to be frantically searching for something. Whoa. Aren't you... Did you follow me here? So you're basically creepy stalkers. Aren't you depraved? Horikoshi, there's something... Shut up, I've got nothing to tell you. Okay, finally some stuff going on. Horikoshi's hostility towards us is obvious. We need to do something to clear the misunderstanding. Choosing your companion. Protagonist and companion are both. Every time the protagonist is the only one who can execute an action, it's becoming by a specific character to get a positive outcome. Okay, this is very, at least different to the previous games, because there was very much dismissive acts that required you to have the right companion or you'd be just screwed. Deciding who should accompany you. Ooh. Only 50. Oh, he has a better chance. We do it together. It's better. Basically saying I should have brought the real. It's at the very handstand can't be performed. Here, looks like we're doing this together.
よし、よし、やるか。
Help me out, Daimon. Yeah, okay. I knew I was gonna fail. While we're trying to unfold the handkerchief, the item drops on the floor. We need to do something to clear that misunderstanding. Just do it again.
やってみるか。承知した。
Yeah, okay. Oh my god. Okay, one more time.
これでどうだ。よし、やるか。
Along with Daimon, we unfold the handkerchief and show it to her. Have you seen this handkerchief before, Horikoshi? Huh? What handkerchief? What are you planning anyway? I don't know what kind of scheme you have, but you won't fool me, you understand? I end up pissing off Horikoshi. Guess I need to come up with a different way to approach her. Looks like this isn't the right choice. Okay. The only option is the handkerchief. Yeah, let's ask her if she lost anything.
よし、やるか。
Ugh. And truly, so far, I'm not a fan of this new mechanic. It does make it just feel like additional padding. Horikoshi, did you lose something? Yeah, you must have lost something, right? Lost what? Not sure if it's yours, but someone handed me a handkerchief they said was lost. Yes, this handkerchief. What? What kind of handkerchief? She seems to be showing interest. Maybe now that she's a bit calmer, we can finally talk. Looks like this is the right choice. Is that handkerchief really mine? Horikoshi seems to be suspicious of us. What should we tell her? Yeah, we gotta team up. Help me out, Diamond. Yeah, okay. Then we're gonna fail. So, Horikoshi, the lost handkerchief has some embroidery on it. If I remember correctly, it is letters M and M. Like the snack? Oh, come on, be serious for once. It has a strong...
やってみるか。承知した。
Help me out, Diamond. Horikoshi, the lost handkerchief has a pair of initials embroidered on it. If I remember correctly, it's the letters NH. Huh? That's my handkerchief. Thank goodness. So the handkerchief is yours, huh, Horikoshi? Yeah, I've been looking all over for it. Why do you have it, though? Do you mind telling me a bit about it? It won't take long. If it won't take long, then fine. Horikoshi has finally regained her composure. Looks like this is the right choice. So, what do you want to ask me, Mr. Dank? Horikoshi's still wary of us. We need to tread carefully so we don't piss her off. Let's just chat. What are you doing here? You seem to be looking for something. I don't think she's going to answer at all. Let's ask her about the bullying. Do you want to know who bullied Hanako? I'll tell you. It was that bastard Izumi and his female lackey, Hanako's fellow brass band club members. Toshihiko Izumi? Yeah, him. He didn't show up today, though. Why did he bully her? It all started when the school held an audition to pick a representative to play the school's song at the recital. Hanako and Izumi were both candidates for it, but she was the one chosen in the end. She was the obvious choice. She loved piano so much that she spent every day practicing. But Izumi's fragile ego couldn't accept that. So he bullied Hanako because he was upset that she won the competition. You got it. They bullied her in the girls' restroom in the old building so the teachers wouldn't find out. They wrote insulting things about her and forced her to drink milk. Hanako couldn't take it anymore, so she gave up the position. That's cruel. It was, and it was only the beginning. He continued bullying her even after she gave up her position. His ego must have been so trashed because she was better than him. And in the end, Hanako committed suicide. At least it seems like they've been punished for their actions. Come again? Didn't his underling go missing? If I'm not mistaken, rumor said she was killed by Hanako. Are you talking about Ribbon? Yeah, that thing from The Departed's notice. If I remember correctly, that little bitch always wore flashy red ribbons. I see. Ribbon was the first victim, followed by the pianist. Seems like a pretty solid correlation. Both of them had something to do with Hanako's bullying. The next target is Model, aka the one in front of me. Naomi Horikoshi. She's Hanako's best friend, though. Did she bully her too? But her anger towards Izumi doesn't seem like an act. I doubt she was one of Hanako's bullies. Why is Hanako targeting her then? Unless she's not the model and the other girl who's looking for Izumi potentially does some kind of modeling work. I know about the rumors. Hanako will come if you scribble something on the old building's restroom wall, right? It's a bunch of crap. Nothing showed up. So you gave it a try? Horikoshi covers her mouth, realizing she just let something slip. I was desperate. I really wanted to see Hanako, even if it was her ghost. Why would you take a risk like that? Because there's something I want to tell her. If I'm able to do that, I wouldn't mind being killed by her. Don't be foolish. Guess I sound like a fool to you. By the way, I immediately erased what I wrote with that handkerchief. But there was still stuff written on the wall. You mean the whole, you suck at piano, right? I know that. But I didn't write that, someone else did. I wanted to erase it, but the ink was already dry. I could only erase the Hanako part. That explains why I could barely read the name on the wall. Maybe the smudges on the graffiti in the new building were also Horikoshi's doing. Anyway, can you give it back to me? Oh, sure. See, what should I ask her? See, we'll ask her just in general about Hanako. So, I met Hanako during our first year. She was quiet and adorable. She was very girly, unlike me. How did you two become close? It wasn't something special. She really hated milk, you see. Some dumbasses knew about it and tried forcing her to drink it for fun. So I drank it in her stead. Hanako was really grateful, and ever since then we started hanging out a lot. How nice of you. Yeah, I don't need your compliment. Be right back. Okay. So I've already asked her about Hanako the toilet. Why don't you just ask her about herself? Me? The name's Naomi Horikoshi, student number 24 in class 2B. Favorite subject, English. Needs to improve history. My hobbies, shopping and karaoke. What else, my birthday? Blood type, 3 sizes? You look so dumb. You're so mean. Let's stop here. Can I go now? No, I haven't finished yet. I'm sure you remember what I told you earlier. Hanako's next target is model. More directly, you. So, what? I want to protect you. No, I'm good. Don't you understand? Your life's at risk. What? Don't make me repeat myself. I don't need your protection. Just thinking about an old man protecting me is making me feel squicky. Squicky? I'm leaving. Move. Ugh. Horikoshi shoves Damon aside, or Daimon, and rushes out of the storage room. Are you alright, Daimon? Yeah. I'm not injured. Luckily my heart rate spiked though. Oh, thank goodness. It might be too late to chase her down. Horikoshi. Notice for model. A new notice from the departed has arrived. While the murderer named is the same, the target this time is model. According to rumors, Hanako will appear if you write her name on the wall of the toilet stall. Then she'll kill you. It is imperative to learn who Model is before they meet the same demise as Izumi. We learned from students that Model is a sophomore named Horikoshi. It turns out that she and Hanako were apparently best friends. When we spoke with Horikoshi, we learned that Izumi had been bullying Hanako in the girls' restroom in the old building before she committed suicide. Hanako was severely bullied by Izumi in the end. It led to her suicide. But Izumi's death should have given her the revenge she desired, so why is Horikoshi now her target? Looks like there's still a secret between Horikoshi and Hanako that we need to uncover. Should probably look around to see what she was trying to find. She seemed to be rummaging through this thing earlier. Inside I find an open key box among some music books. There's a row of keys inside the box. Most of them seem to be keys for the instrument cases. However, there's a key missing. I have no way of knowing what it was for. Did Horikoshi take it with her? Some instrument cases are placed on the shelf. When I take a few steps closer, I smell something moldy. There are various large percussion instruments here, such as the timpani, xylophone, and bass drum. I don't have much experience with percussion, but I understand the principles of a beat. On the shelf are music textbooks and sheet music. Are these specialized books? I can't tell what they are just by looking at the titles. Okay.
どうした
What are we gonna do next, Dane? I guess leave. The school will be closing shortly. All students, please promptly vacate the school grounds for today. Time's passed already. Dank, let's return to the infirmary. We need to prepare for the investigation tonight. Okay. Let's talk to her a bit more. Do you still need anything? Man, this is gonna take some getting used to. I keep pressing space, expecting it to move the dialogue. I used to be in the same class with her and Horikoshi during our first year. They got along well back then. During lunch break, Horikoshi would always go to the music room to hear Akai play piano. If she killed herself because of bullying, I basically murdered her too. Indirectly, what I did was unforgivable. She ran down the hallway at full speed. Did something happen? Okay, and now we haul ass back to the infirmary. Now that the school is closed, the building will empty out soon, but our investigation will only truly begin at night. I should reconvene with the member I left behind and start getting ready for tonight. Welcome back, Mr. Dank. The sun's already set, huh? Spirits appear once the sun sets. Oh, no, that's her. Spirits appear once the sun sets. First, I'd like to organize all the information we've gathered before we get going tonight. I like that idea. First things first. Mister, are you in here? A young girl in a sailor uniform enters the infirmary.
Yahoo!
Yahoo! I've come to help. Goodness, you too, Moe. I told me everything. I'm an occult writer, so there's no way I just let this case pass me by. She's Moe Watanabe, a mark bearer and a student who attends a different school. A fan of occult things, she's also been working as an editor for an occult magazine. Our editor-in-chief also looking forward to the Spirit Doctor's new mission. How many times have I told you, can it with that nickname? Oh boo, don't be so mad about it. The chief and I came up with that name. Anyway, how's the departed investigation going? I share the information I've gotten with the 3 mark bearers. Is Hanako Akai really Hanako of the toilet? No doubt about it in my mind. She was bullied pretty badly. Her bullying took place in the old building's restroom. She got insulted through graffiti, was made to drink milk that she hated, and then forced to wear the original Hanako's outfit. In the end, she killed herself while holding a massive amount of resentment. The ones who antagonized her were Toshihiko Izumi and his tag-along. They were both members of the brass band club. They started bullying her because Izumi didn't get selected to perform the school song on piano. Oh my god, they're the worst. And Izumi kid was killed by Hanako last night. So she wants to get vengeance for being bullied into suicide? Probably. Her previous target, Ribbon, was involved in the bullying too. Right up to here, everything makes sense. But I don't understand why model Horikoshi is now being targeted. They were supposed to be best friends. There's a rumor that Horikoshi didn't stop the bullies despite knowing what they were doing. Something must have happened between them. Didn't the rumor also say Hanako's keeps repeating the phrase, "Give it back"? Hanako must be searching for something. Yeah, that we still have no clue what it is. While we can summarize the case pretty easily, quite a few mysteries still linger. Should we fail to solve the mystery and cleanse her of her resentment, Horikoshi will die. Understood. Thank you. Daimon finishes talking and hangs up his phone. Bad news, Dank. I just asked Horikoshi's homeroom teacher to check if she made it home safely. Looks like she hasn't returned yet. What the hell? What? Where is she now? No way. Did she go to the old building? Why the old building? Do you have an idea, mister? Why would Horikoshi head to the old building? Probably to meet Anago. Suddenly, I recall what Horikoshi said in the music equipment storage room. Because there's something I want to tell her. If I'm able to do that, I wouldn't mind being killed by her. That's right. If she believes the notice is telling the truth, she probably sees this as a chance to meet Hanako. Oh my goodness. In a normal situation, telling Horikoshi Hanako is targeting model would be taken as a warning, but in this case, that might have backfired. We need to hurry. Wait a minute, mister. As much as I want to investigate with you, my boss warned me to be careful since it's so dangerous. Because of that, I've decided to support you in a different way. How so? You see, Mr. Yasuoka has entrusted me with handling sacred objects. You can use these things in your investigation. Sacred objects? You know, sacred objects are items that are filled with spiritual energy. Just by having them with you, you'll have a better luck. You'll be protected from all kinds of misfortune and harm. But before you can use them, you need to collect items that have spiritual power. Mrs. Yasuoka said those items are called lost souls. Well, lost souls. And where can I find them? Like cursed places or spots that aren't spiritually stable. Spiritually unstable spots, huh? Maybe I can find some around this school. This place is basically cursed by the departed, which makes it pretty spiritually unstable. Bring any lost souls here if you find them. I'll use them to charge whatever sacred objects you need. Acquiring lost souls and sacred objects. Lost souls can be found by exploring the schools and its surroundings. Sacred objects can be attained through the trade option in the infirmary. Also, lost souls have the ability to increase your spiritual state. My spiritual what? This is also something that I learned from Miss Yasuoka. Humans have spiritual states. Your spiritual state will grow if you come in contact with these lost souls. Mrs. Yasuoka said that your body might have that characteristic. Leveling up. Oh wow, there's actually a leveling system now. Dank and other spiritual status can level up after you've attained a certain amount of lost souls. By leveling up, your maximum spirit will increase. You can check your current level through the menu. Let me repeat that once again. The point is, if you collect lost souls, your spiritual state will increase and you can obtain sacred objects. Being prepared for anything that might happen during your exploration is crucial. So, try to inspect as many likely areas as possible and find those lost souls. Collecting lost souls. Leveling up and acquiring lost souls will help you out during your investigation. Gather lost souls while exploring. The character Moe Watanabe has been added to the character file. Interesting. It's probably a good time to save. Now we have the trade option. Sacred objects. A certain number of lost souls are required to attain a sacred object. Sacred objects will help players reduce damage or gain advantages during suspensive acts. Neat. Ask me anything. I have no idea what any of these things are. Lucky rabbit pouch. Increased success rate acts by 10%. Oh, I wonder if I can enhance the bag spiritually. Bro, I'm always trying to enhance the bag. I don't know if it'll be useful though. Lost souls can be used to imbue the bag with spiritual effects. However, it isn't that effective. It's better prioritizing utilizing lost souls than sacred objects. Bag +1. There's a success rate by 2%. I like how they have it as an option and tell you it's not worth it. It's kind of funny. Sacred object Drumagrow reduces action costs. So that's how much health it costs. Reduces damage by 1. Okay, so all these are useful. Checking your spirits, huh? There's 8. Oh, so there's enough for you to get every like upgrade. Spraying the idol, since in general people seem to like her more, which I guess makes sense. They're usually found around places with unstable spiritual energy, so you might find some in the school. Go look for them. Convenient move. Other options besides the new building are now available to choose when you leave the special building. This will help you to move to the connecting corridor more conveniently. Do take note that there are times when you won't be able to use this feature. Well, let's go check for the lost souls. There's no one in the council room. Dario really isn't here, huh? It'd be a big problem if she were. She was here last night, though. Was she patrolling the school or something? Could be. Considering how large the school is, it would be hard to find someone hiding in this place. You have a point. There's no need to stay here any longer. Let's go inspect somewhere else. And faculty room. There's no one in the faculty room. This is probably my first time seeing an empty faculty room. Really? Yeah, I never really stayed at school late since I was already busy with work during high school. We used to do street performances after school. I remember getting scolded by the police a lot. Oh, I see. You've had it hard, huh? There's no need to stay here any longer. Okay, so these rooms don't really seem to give me anything but lore stuff. But might as well be thorough. There's no one in the library. The library is making me nervous somehow. It's so quiet. Do you not like these kinds of places? No, it makes me feel restless since I'm so used to being in noisy places. Do you feel the same when you stay at Kujo Mansion then? It's pretty quiet there. But there's a wall clock at the mansion, right? It's like a metronome, so that helps me relax. Oh, I guess so, yeah. There's no need to stay here any longer. Okay, time to actually... I guess we find the souls in the parts where you'd walk around and... We'll explore the new building first, trying to find some of these lost souls so we can get some of those items. Oh, the classrooms are locked. Okay. Are they all locked? Yeah, okay. We'll just, I guess, run around until something comes up. The symbol almost looks like teeth. It's kind of unsettling. I guess I can ask her to check the bathroom. It appears no being inspected for wherever it's on that area. Oh, okay. They're just not going to be anything at all. Which I guess is generally better in the sense of like That way I'm not aimlessly running around, I guess. I'll just go straight to the corridor. Hey, we got our flashlight. Ooh, squishy noises. What's wrong, Mr. Dank? You don't hear that? The sound of a bell? Nothing. Eek! What in the... What I sees is... Oh, it's the departed. Something standing there. Thin body, disproportionately large head. Inordinate number of mouths and eyes. That grass sickle. It's the departed. Let us exchange vows, my dear husband. I've been hiding here. I've been watching you. A crackling voice booms inside of my head. It feels extremely uncomfortable, like a mass of dirt is being stuffed into my skull, crushing my mind. I feel like throwing up. My consciousness is fading. Tonight is no exception. I shall watch you endure your fear and confront Hanako. The departed has disappeared. Are you alright, Ai? Ai doesn't respond. Ai simply stares blankly at the area where the departed was, looking like an empty husk of a person. Snap out of it, Ai. Huh? Mr. Dank? Ai finally returns to her senses. Is the thing I saw just now? The departed. So, that's the departed? Did you hear their voice? What voice? I didn't hear anything. I see. I heard it very clearly, though. The departed was talking directly to me. What did they say? I tell Ai what the departed said. Let us exchange vows, my dear husband. I've been hiding here. I've been watching you. Tonight is no exception. I shall watch you endure your fear and confront Hanako. Husband? Did they mean you, Mr. Dank? I think so. I don't know why, but the departed is obsessed with me. And they want me to confront Hanako tonight. But why? Despite it being dark, I can see Ai trembling somewhat. After encountering a spirit like that, anyone would be rattled. The departed and Hanako are in the old building, right? Most likely. I'm scared. My teeth are chattering. My body's trembling. Aren't you scared, Mr. Dank? I'm scared. Somehow that makes me feel a bit relieved. I mean, anyone would be frightened to see that. Let's get going, Ai. Ai nods at my words. Yeah, it's a nice interact point. From the corridor, there's a path that leads outside. The back path leads to the sports field and clock tower, and the front path connects to the courtyard. Bruh, I just want to find these spirits. Oh, squishy noises. To the old building. I jiggle the handle of the door leading to the old building. And just like last night, the door swings open. This door that should have been locked has been open 2 days in a row now. This can't be a coincidence. Someone must have unlocked it. And there's only one person I can think of who'd be responsible for that. The departed is luring their victims to the old building. Ugh. As much as the upcoming threat makes me feel weak in the knees, this is not the time to get hesitant and apprehensive. So this is the old building. This place is so musty and muggy. Be careful, Ai. This place is a spirit's domain. Understood. Mr. Dank, where should we investigate first? I'd say somewhere with strong ties to the spirit. Akai was bullied in the girls' restroom, right? If we put it that way. Yeah, let's explore the girls' restroom. We may be able to find Horikoshi if we track down Hanako, considering Horikoshi wants to meet her. I would have went to the old music room personally. Since, you know, she's the old piano person.
Cool.
Portraits of musicians are lined up on the wall. Spiderwebs. There's an old piano here. It's much older than the one in the new building. The black mold makes that very apparent. I run my fingers over the keys. It still makes sounds. It's locked. Okay. To the bathroom. Squishy noises. Oh, okay. Jump scare warning. Well, thank you, Gabe, for the jump scare warning after the jump scares. For players with weak hearts, beware of jump scares in this game. Your controller will vibrate when these are triggered. Setting jump scare level to none will remove jump scares and score responding vibration features. Well, I'm not playing on a controller.
Yoshi.
So funny that they I wrote the word Akai on the mirror. Okay, time to check the stalls. The toilet bowl is dirty. It's obvious that it hasn't been cleaned for quite a while. Now that I've been looking at it so closely, I have the urge to clean it. Okay, next stall. The sound of someone wiping. A scraping sound is coming from inside. I don't think I'm imagining things. What should we do, Mr. Dank? I'm gonna open it. Oh, it's a mop. Someone's trying to clean off the writing even more. There's a scribble on the wall. You suck at piano. Stop showing off. Don't play the school song. Well, I can't read the name on the wall. If Horikoshi is telling the truth, it must be Hanako. I find a broken mop on the floor. This definitely wasn't here last night. This mop reeks of rotten milk. Someone must have used it to clean up and didn't rinse it out afterwards. Horikoshi said something about milk, right? Akai hated milk, and Azumi used to force her to drink it as part of the bullying. Maybe this mop was used during one of those incidents. Do you think Akai threw up and then cleaned up the mess with the mop, maybe? That seems plausible. Even so, why is this mop here now? Izumi was killed in this restroom just last night. Is a spirit wandering and telling us to avenge him with this mop? There's just no way. I laugh at the ridiculous scenarios my mind is conjuring up. One thing for sure, Hanako considered this mop an accursed item. That may help us in the future. Honestly, I prefer not to use this, but I may have to if I need to survive this encounter. Obtain broken mop. What is this? I find a torn notebook page near the mop. 5-1. Now looked into it, and it looks like we can use the piano in the old building's music room. That'll be our meeting place from tomorrow on. 5:26. Now found a cassette player, so we listen to the school song again. The melody's nice, but the lyrics are eh. So we both decided to make our own version. I'll compose the new melody, and now we'll handle the lyrics. I got chosen to perform as the piano accompaniment for the recital. Yay! All the practice at the old building paid off. Thanks now. Looking at the content, I'm guessing this is part of Hanako Akai's diary. If that's so, the now in here must be Naomi Horikoshi. The two of them used to sneak into the music room in the old building to hang out. My money is on the item she wants back being her diary. Okay, time to go back to the music room. Seems like I was just ahead of the curve. Is it still locked?
お呼びですか?
Didn't Izumi get attacked here with all the dirty water and hoses? How would we fight back against Hanako if she charged at us in here? I don't know. There's an old piano here. It's much older than the one in the new building, the black mold. Well, he looked in the bathroom. Didn't find any more. My face is reflected in a mirror. I hate looking in a mirror in a dark place. Urinal.
ここ
The urinals are dirty and riddled with mold. The rank smell assaults my nostrils. I'm well aware this is solely for the investigation, but I can't help feeling a bit embarrassed. There's water running. I hear the sound of water. Where is it coming from? The next stall over, maybe? The sound of water coming from the toilet? The sound stopped. What in the world is going on? What on earth was that? Maybe that was Izumi? Is this spirit wandering around the area or something? What is this? There's something in the water at the bottom of the toilet bowl. A small item is resting in the filthy water. Yeah. Backswings. Want to inspect, but it's not giving me. I can't click on a key. Oi. Looks like it's within arm's reach, but do I really have to use my bare hands? Yes. Silent Hill 2. Oh. Probably use the broken mop. I take out the broken mop. How would I use this though? You use the end to scoop it out. Well, none of these will really work. Inspect it again? I guess I'll just have to come back once I find something to let me get this out. Since my character's too much of a germaphobe.
ここ
I open the cupboard, but it's empty. I guess I don't bother to clean the restrooms anymore. This place is a sty. It's been a real big chunk of my health, though.
よし
The toilet bowl's dirty, yada yada. I'm nervous. I've never been inside a guy's restroom. Bruh. Yes, I've got to find something to dig that out of the toilet with. I didn't check every single stall in here. Okay, the supply closet, maybe there'll be something.
これは
This is a cupboard for cleaning supplies. That's also empty. Let's inspect the old building. The restroom area should be a priority. Can I go into the old classrooms? I can't. Oh, I missed something in there. Let's see if I can find something to interact with. I opened the cupboard, but there's nothing inside. It's not like I'm expecting anything, but I'm still kind of disappointed. I opened the cleaner and found old rubber gloves. They're dirty, though. There aren't any holes. Sure, as we continue our investigation, we're going to run into situations where we need to handle something dangerous. Which means that these gloves will come in handy. I'll be taking these. True, we'll be able to find if we're well prepared. Yay, now I can go get that thing out of the toilet. Okay, back to the restroom. I wonder if what we're gonna find in the toilet is gonna be like another page of her diary.
ここ
Okay. Putting on the old rubber gloves, I decided to stick my hand into the toilet bowl. Plop. I pick up a small item from the toilet and wipe off the grime with a handkerchief. It's an eerie tooth. I feel an eerie chill running through my palm. Could it be? Is this one of those lost souls we talked about? I better keep it then. The tamed lost soul, eerie tooth. Lost souls. Collect lost souls, eerie teeth, and exchange them for sacred objects. Dang another may level up, which may update the character file. Some lost souls can only be obtained at specific times. Keep an eye out for lost souls to give yourself an advantage in the game and to unlock all information. I guess at this point it's probably our best thing to go to the different floors and check each restroom. They're gonna be the same. I just see my soul. Yep. The toilet bowl is blackened and is emitting a nasty smell. I suppose it's because of all the mold. Out here feeling like Resident Evil. Okay, same dialogue. Time to check the cabinet. I opened the door to find a plunger inside. This should unclog the drain. Let's keep it. Okay, well, that'll be useful probably at some point.
よし。
There's something on top of the toilet near the flush handle. This is a dead moth. Not one but two. Their corpses lie on top of each other. Ah! That scared me. Why are there insects here? I don't even think they were food for anything. Such mysterious deaths. I wonder if they portend anything. I'm probably just overthinking things. One thoughts tend to trend towards the macabre when pursued by a spirit. I see something else between the dead moths. Oh, another tooth. Okay, now the female's restroom.
よし。
Hey, instead of the mirror, the spot below the sink piques my curiosity. I spot a small object there with mold growing on it. What an unpleasant sight. Should I bother picking this thing up? Yeah. Donning the rubber gloves I found earlier, I reach under the sink. Oh. Blue. What was that? I feel like someone hit the mirror in the strange voice earlier. Don't tell me. Was someone on the other side of the mirror? I wait for a while, keeping my guard up. However, nothing happens. I inspect the things on the sink. Oh, another tooth. Okay, back into the toilets.
これは。
Hey, same thing as earlier. Next stall.
うん。
Okay, same up. Inspecting the restroom makes me feel nervous, since we're dealing with Hanako of the toilet. Let's stay alert so we'll be ready for her whenever she actually shows up. That's not ominous whatsoever. We find another tooth. I'll go back to trade them in for stuff. A toilet that has been stained with scale. Scraps of shredded paper are floating in the water inside. This must be why the toilet's clogged. Well, good thing they called a plumber. I push the plunger into the toilet bowl, and then I pull it back with all my might. Several large bubbles rush the water's surface and pop. A gurgling sound immediately accompanies them. The paper scraps have been successfully flushed. The toilet is no longer clogged. Out of the blue, a single piece of paper floats to the top of the water. It's as if the scraps got flushed and then were reassembled into their prior form. I put on the rubber gloves I found earlier and carefully collect the paper. It's a torn notebook page. The ink is running, but still eligible. 6:19. Now told me her secret. I felt my face turn red and I ran away. What should I do? 6:27. I still don't know how to respond to now. I don't know what to write. I'm bad with words. It's much easier to express myself with piano. 7:28. I got called over by Izumi again. Now saved me though. I'm grateful to her for that. It's been a while since we last talked. 7:14. I hate the graffiti. I hate the milk. But what I hate most is the Hanako of the toilet costume. They took away my uniform and forced me to wear the red skirt. They wouldn't give it back no matter how many times I begged. Izumi laughed at me. What was so funny? 7:15. I want to tell now about Izumi, and I also want to give a proper response to her feelings, but I didn't have the courage to write her a letter. Maybe I can say what I want if I meet her. So I told her I want to meet her after school. Now didn't come yesterday. What happened? Oh, did Now admit her love for her, and then she didn't know how to respond. Like the paper I found on the first floor, this must be a part of Hanako Akai's diary. Details of her days with Now are also written here. The relationship seemed to have changed after Now revealed her secret. How can these scraps of paper be in the old building's restroom, though? They conducted an investigation right after her suicide. Logically speaking, these papers shouldn't be here. Could it be there's a non-human reason? Maybe an entity is trying to show them to me? Maybe they got flushed. Okay, time to check the supply closet. Yeah, nothing. Okay, so we're done in here. Oh. Why just me? What was that? An image flashed through my mind along with the sound of water bursting and a person's voice. It was Horikoshi's face, but rigid with terror. Mr. Dang, what was that sound just now? No clue. Hold on, did you only hear the sound of water? What about the wailing and Horikoshi? I don't know, I only heard the water. Ai looks visibly confused. Seems like they're being honest. Am I the only one getting these visions? I think the water sound came from the hallway. Should we check it out, Mr. Dank? Sure. I have a bad feeling about this. Let's hurry and check on that sound. Really, I want to find the lost souls, but I also do not want to search every single part of the school. When they say the hallway, do they mean like the entire hallway, or more like... Let's run down to make sure. Alright, nothing. Let's check this classroom, and then now we'll go to floor 3. Especially because I'm getting kind of hurt, and probably it's a good idea to go heal. But I don't want to go back until I find another tooth. The hallway in front of the classrooms? Isn't that where we literally are? I guess I have to check each room. Oh, this room has water in it.
Yoshi.
Why is there a large puddle on the wooden floor? I find something on the water's surface. Is this a student's handbook? The Konohara Academy insignia is printed on its red cover, and the name Naomi Horikoshi is written on the bottom part of the cover. We got Horikoshi's notebook. From an item's description, select the item from the menu screen to access the content. Oh, more damage. A vision comes to my mind's eye. A stream of wastewater is filling the room. How can there be so much water here? It wasn't here earlier. Naomi Horikoshi is struggling to keep her head above water, thrashing her arms and legs. Something is clinging onto her back. Hannah, you must be Hannah, right? I can finally see you. I'm sorry for that time. Hannah. I love You? Yeah. The sewer water starts seeping into her mouth and nose. Soon she won't be able to breathe. Despite that, her lips curve into a smile. The look on her face is so ecstatic, any observer would doubt that she's on the brink of death. Hannah, do you also... But... I can't forgive traitors. Hoses and wastewater are hovering in midair, defying gravity. It's the same as it was when Azumi's hand was sliced off. And then... Damn, we're too late. What was that vision? It was so clear, as if a projector had been put inside my head. Did that happen here? Was Horikoshi attacked by Hanako in this room? I quickly look around, trying to find an answer, to no avail. All that's left is this puddle. Neither Hanako nor Horikoshi are here. What's wrong, Mr. Dank? Ai doesn't seem shocked in the least. Guess I'm the only one who was shown that vision. If that's the case, it must be a phenomenon caused by a spirit. But that only explains part of the mystery. Why am I the only one getting these visions? It may be related to something that I recall Yasuoka saying before. People in the Kujo family are blessed with the power to see the unseen. Due to this, members of my family are often possessed by spirits and die a violent death. The blood of the Kujo family is flowing through my veins. Anime. I cannot escape this fate, even if I've discarded my former name, Masamune Kujo. I'm guessing that the fact I saw that vision is proof enough. You sure you're okay? You're spacing out super hardcore right now. Oh, it's nothing. Best not to talk about what I saw. It's not something a living being should see. I don't need to weigh down anyone else's heart with this information. I can't let my friend be burdened by the feelings of the dead. It's best if I carry this alone. Let's continue our investigation, Ai. Oh, rip Horikoshi. Okay, time to go to the third floor. Oh, piano. What's the song? It sounds like a school song. Why is a school song playing in this place? No idea. We have to find out. Oh, okay. I kind of like that effect. Like here, it gets quieter over here, and it seems to get louder as we approach it.
Yoshi.
Urinal. Yeah, nothing special so far.
これは
Oh, this toilet's clogged as well. Oh, wait, but I don't get the option to plunge. Oh no, I accidentally walked back in. Pretty cheery, all things intended. Okay, nothing in the male's restroom. Now we're going to the females. See if we find anything interesting.
ここ
Is it just me, or is there something reflected in the mirror? I guess just you. Hmm. Upon looking at the toilet bowl, I can see that it's filled with filthy water. Looking closely, there's something small at the bottom of the toilet bowl. Glove time. Okay, putting on the gloves, I stick my hand in the toilet. Splish splash. I pick up a small item from the toilet and wipe off the grime with a handkerchief. Oh nice, another teeth. Okay, that means after we search this room, we'll go back, heal, and buy some items. Eh? Yeah. No, nothing to report. Dang, don't you feel like you're being watched? I feel like someone had their eye on us for a while now. I'm sensitive to that kind of thing. Check in here again. Hey, maybe there'll be something in the mirror on our way out. Oh, is that writing on the door? Is it gonna paint? Oh, what? Okay, we'll go back. Infirmary. Top off our health. And buy some of them doohies. Having to walk back though is somewhat of a chore. Oh no, if I press return. Oh, I forgot there's a button to just do that. Well, now I'll remember. Hopefully not have to forget. Okay, we're gonna check. The ones reduce damage. Okay, that seems like a no-brainer. And then reducing action, oh, these seem like a no-brainer too to buy. Yeah. Now we'll see. Okay, let's open the menu. Oh, I guess this shows our experience and how close we are to leveling up. Nice. Those items should help a lot. So we're not just being bursted by like random ghost effects. I wonder if they're just for this chapter or if they'll like persist into future ones. Because if that's the case, then it seems like we just want to stack up the ones that reduce the damage we take. So one in the bathroom means that's be coming from one of the classrooms. Yeah, let's check this. Nothing inside. I didn't expect this. Maybe we can find something next time. Thank you. Huh, it's lit up and I'm clicking on it, but it's not letting him interact with it. Interesting enough. Okay, never mind then. The desks are cluttered. I feel like there's something here. The desk's empty. Try opening, but it's not budging. I don't see a keyhole, but it's not supposed to be locked. Did something get stuck inside? Can I give it a try, Dink? I feel like I'm pretty strong. I grabs the door handle. Yeah. Screaming at the top of her lungs, I pulls on the door with all her might. Unfortunately, the door doesn't budge at all. Sorry, I failed. Maybe the door's bent shut because it's so old. Neither I nor A can open this door with brute strength. Maybe a dexterous person could get it open. Bro, if you want me to go back to get the doctor, I ain't walking all the way over there. That's getting louder. Oh, a TV. There's a CRT, bro. We could play Smash. The screen's dark and I don't hear any sound. I doubt the school song came from here. Bro, let's go get the melee set up. Challenge the ghosts. A small boombox is placed on top of the desk. A cassette tape is spinning inside. This must be what's playing the school song. Stop the tape. It's giving me chills. Bro, I kind of like it. Kind of vibing. The song ends once I hit the stop button. Silence fills the air once again. Pretty sure that was the Konohara Academy school song. You recognize that? Of course I did. A bunch of the preparation before conducting this infiltration mission. I can basically sing and dance to it. That's nice, but what does the song have to do with the investigation? Because I'm a musician, I'm just generally interested in music-related things. How do I put it? I just prioritize what intrigues me the most. That's very you. Thank you. So what are we gonna do with this boombox? Let's bring it with us. Got it. Yeah, we got the cassette player. Probably have to use it in like an encounter.
Yoshi.
I open the cupboard, but there's nothing inside. And there's a radio here. There's a large boombox, a television, and a fluorescent lamp. I guess this classroom is used as a storage space. Okay. Say, Mr. Dank? What about checking out the music room in the old building? Sure. Why'd you mention it now, though? Remember this notebook page? The music room was a memorable place for Akai. I think so, too. She spent her time there practicing the school song and coming up with lyrics, along with her best friend Horikoshi. That place might be linked to Akai. What's your call, Mr. Dank? Makes sense to me. Guess we should check out the music room. Yay. Okay, back to the second floor. Now the first floor. Ah. My heart. That piano just now came from the music room, right? These fucking jump scares are funny as fuck. I ain't gonna lie, that one caught me hella off guard. It's an hanako. These ones are more in your face. In the last games, the jump scares honestly were super cheesy. Like you'd see a ghost in the corner and it'd make like moaning noises. It like faded away into nothing. Oh, well that's very different. Hello, piano ghost. Sitting on the piano stool. Oh. There's a young girl wearing a red dress. Cracks run along her skin like spider webs and her eyes are hollow. She is not human. Rather, she's a female doll. I've encountered a doll like this before. That doll had the ability to think and could even speak. Is she like that too? What is this feeling? Help me. Another vision is projected into my mind. It's a scene taking place in the toilet stall. A female student in a red skirt with suspenders is about to hang herself. She has a rubber hose wrapped around her neck as she stands on top of a bucket. Two students, a boy and a girl, are gleefully spectating. The boy's face seems familiar. It's the now deceased Toshihiko Izumi. Oh, does she not commit suicide and they like forced her to? Put more effort into it if you want your uniform back. I'll only give it back if you can perfectly pretend to hang yourself, Hanako of the toilet. Bruh, these kids are awful. Desperate not to lose her balance, Hanako Akai doesn't even have the ability to answer. If she loses her footing, the hose will strangle her. And those two find her desperation amusing. Hey Izumi, is this really gonna be okay? We're so fucked if Horikoshi finds out. She's her best friend. Nah, don't worry. I've talked to her. She won't interrupt us anymore. What? Hanako nearly trips herself. She barely manages to hold on. No shit? Aren't they like super close? Horikoshi told me herself, you know. She doesn't want anything to do with Hanako anymore. No way. No, why? Hanako's legs can't stop trembling. That's so hilarious. Hanako's been betrayed by the only person who even liked her. You're so cruel now. I thought you were my friend. Whoops, look at the time. Bye, Hanako, we're going home. Clean up the mess for us. Izumi and his female accomplice leave. Hanako is the only one remaining with the hose still wrapped around her neck. Now, Izumi, everyone, enough already? Hanako slips off the bucket. Did she do it on purpose? After that, inside the empty restroom in the old building, the grating sound of the hose that took her life continues to reverberate. You there, Hannah? Huh? No, this can't be.
Hana.
Oh, she found her. Hana, why did you? The vision of death inside my mind is gone, and the doll in red has vanished without me knowing. Was that girl the one who showed me the vision? There's no one playing the piano. Ai is acting like usual. Guess I'm the only one who saw both that vision and the doll. Ugh. I feel sick as if I've chugged down a bunch of booze. Maybe it's because I've learned the deep despair that Hanako Akai felt. But at least now I know what her grudge was when she died. Bullied to death by Izumi and his friend. Betrayed by her best friend Horikoshi. Hanako of the toilet was born from her strong resentment of them. Her spirit won't disappear so long as there's still malice within her. There must be a key linked to her grudge, one that can free her. I need to find it. Perhaps it's in the place I saw in the vision earlier. There may be something where she died. Okay, back to the toilet. Which I think it's the floor one restroom. Okay, we'll check the
これ
mirror.
は
Put the word Akai on the mirror. Then back into the stalls.
うん
And it's not this one. Should be the middle one, I think.
ここ
And so that's still the same.
ふん
Hanako of the toilet didn't show up, huh? Is she secretly observing us from afar? When you put it that way, now I'm getting chills. Hmm. This is where Izumi's corpse was.
よし
Huh. I wonder where we're supposed to go from here. Okay, time to talk to Akai, see if she might have any hints. Oh, it was the third floor. Oh, yeah, that makes more sense then. Oh, the sound of running water.
よし
Okay.
これは これは
Oh, it's the last stall. Okay, I'm assuming this is probably going to be the engagement with the ghost. Oh, it's Horikoshi. So things aren't looking pretty great for her so far. She's looking straight at me with eyes wide open. The only thing that remains is her head. So she really was killed in that vision. She got flushed. Horikoshi was smiling when she passed. An ecstatic smile as she'd been set free from her pain and suffering. I can only wonder what kind of pain she'd gone through to be so happy to die. A severed head surrounded by colorful hoses. What an odd juxtaposition. She looks like a bouquet. This scene is completely unlike Izumi's. His face was contorted in agony and his corpse was drenched in foul water. Perhaps Hanako is trying to make her best friend's death beautiful, like flowers at a funeral. Screaming, I grabs my shoulder. Even though my coat, I can feel that hand is trembling fiercely. Let's get out of here. Yeah. Are you okay? Let's hurry up and leave. I don't want to be here any longer. Right. Eyes about to pass out, I start to head back towards the hall. What was that voice? Hanako is coming for us. Ooh, handprints. What's going on? Where's the door handle? No way, how can the door handle just be missing? And the door sopping wet. No time for an explanation, we just have to get out. I wedge my fingers through the door gap and try to force open the door. Shit, it's not opening. The sewage water is so slick and slimy that it's preventing me from opening the door. For some reason the door feels as cold and as heavy as a solid block of ice. I won't let you go. Ouch. Chills run down my spine as I hear the sound of water splattering on the ground. Don't look back, you hear me, I? Let's figure out a plan to get out of here. Hey. I can feel her presence right behind me. If we stay any longer, we'll end up dead like Izumi and Horikoshi. But how do we get out when the door handle's gone and there's filthy, slippery water everywhere? The plunger, broken mop. The plunger's kind of funny. Oh, I don't even any options. Let's try the broken mop. Raising execution rate. Execution rate is critical during a suspensive act. To help with that, you can buy and raise the execution rate. It's especially important to have sacred objects. You won't see a suspensive act so using characters with a low execution rate. You get to turn sacred objects from certain allies at the infirmary, so yada yada. When you fail, it increases. Handle, that's that. Plunder's words. But I'm gonna do this no, do it together for the best results. We both thrust the broken mop against the door. I feel like when I get the 70%, chances they always fail the first time. However, the mop slips and slides against the dripping door. We can't get any purchase on it. I can feel Hanako's presence right behind me. Okay, I gotta try again. We both thrust the broken mop against the door. The mop makes excellent contact with the door. We did it, Dane. Yet the door doesn't move at all. This isn't going to work. Looks like this isn't the right choice. Okay. Plunging time. Hey, both of us slam the plunger flush against the door. I won't let you go. Please work. Oi, oi. Okay, trying again. Okay, when we do this option, she attacks us. Yay. Okay, both of us try to open the door, pulling the plunger. Door slams open. Looks like this is the right choice. Nice, hurry up and get out. That would have to be some crazy suck on that plunger. And I escaped the restroom without any trouble. Survived. I think we're safe now. We couldn't protect Horikoshi though. I'm sorry, Horikoshi. If only I'd managed to stop her in the storage room earlier, I might have been able to save her. Regrets well up inside me. I feel my chest tightening. But the night's not over yet. There's something I still have to do. Can you walk, I remember how pale I looked when we found Horikoshi's body. They'd be a bad choice to continue the investigation if they're at their limits. I'm fine. I don't mean to bother you. Sorry. Let's continue our investigation, Mr. Dank. Aye. She's trying to push through. I decided to believe in I. Do you want to go check the female restroom on the third floor one more time? I know it's dangerous, but I still want to continue the investigation. Yeah, we'll do that, but first, let's go heal. Whoa, what the fuck was that? Say mold bugs? I guess that's one of the janky jump scares. Wonder like where the sacred objects, if they just work automatically. Yeah, I guess so. Oh yeah, I can see it here. Totoro guard, this, that. Okay, nice. Oh, again, it does affect everybody. Okay, so far this has been at least fairly interesting. And the save still says middle stage. I wonder how close we are actually to the end of this chapter. I also wonder if maybe like if there was a way to actually save Horikoshi, or if her death is like scripted. Like if I had brought Ai with me to speak to her, if she wouldn't have ran off or something. Okay, let's check everything again. My face is reflected in the dirty mirror. Okay, back to the stall. See if we get murdered, or if there's just... Oh, keys. Just as in Izumi's case, all traces of Horikoshi's death have disappeared. Where did Horikoshi go? Who knows? All we can do is examine what's in front of us. My guess is music room key. There's a key with a tag. I grab the key and read the tag. Old, busy. Aha, I'm psychic. This must be what Horikoshi took from the key box in the new building. My guess is her diary will probably be in there. I put my fingers through the gap and force it open. It's easy since it's not slimy. That's really the only thing I can think of that's on the like give it back type of thing. Piano girl's gone. Beyond the store is the music equipment storage room. I pull out the key and insert it into the keyhole. The door makes a mechanical sound, the sound of the key unlocking the door. A number of yellowed musical scores are stored inside the cardboard box. The scores are warped due to the humidity and are full of holes. Probably rats. It looks horrible. What a shame.
Yoshi.
A large brass instrument, probably a tuba, is on the floor. Everywhere else is dusty, but not this tuba. I wonder why. Probably because it's being used. Upon closer inspection, there are visible handprints on it. Someone must have picked this up recently. Now I'm curious. Alright, I'm going to lift this thing up. Check what's underneath I. Leave it to me. Heave ho. The tuba is heavier than I thought. I feel my back straining because I started lifting without bracing myself. How on earth do teenagers lug this around and play it at the same time? But please don't strain yourself. I dropped the tuba once I stopped taking a look. I found this underneath, Mr. Dank. Who hid this? Hands me a locked diary. I wonder what's written inside. Let's inspect it. Okay. Shoo. No. Locked diary. Locked diary cover. NH. Oh, it's Horishiko's diary. The diary has a combination lock. Looks like we need to enter the correct 3-digit code to unlock the diary. 369. Oh, what part 8? That's alright, maybe I should ask I. Not gonna lie, I didn't expect to get jump scared by opening like the pause menu effectively.
報告です。
I'm really bad at memorizing numbers. That's why I usually use dates or important words to remember passwords and stuff. Like I use my birthday for my diary. Maybe the owner's diary thinks that way too. Okay, well before we do that, let's see if there's anything else noteworthy in this room. It's a deteriorated cardboard box. There's a school bag inside. According to the name tag, it's Horikoshi's. Inside the bag is this girl's school uniform and a green ribbon, the one worn by second years. It's not Horikoshi's size, though. I tried checking the pockets just to be thorough, but I don't find anything. Are we bringing this with us? It looks like a standard uniform. I guess maybe that was Hanako's uniform. It's not used anymore, and there's nothing inside. Aha! There's something glowing in the gap between the shelf and the wall. Secret room behind the shelf. Hearing that, I direct my flashlight towards said gap. I can see something small there indeed. What is it? I reach out my hand and try to pick it up. But the gap is too narrow for my arm to fit. I can't reach it. Nah, can't reach it. Let me try, Dink. Maybe my hand will fit. I put her hand into the gap. Just a little bit more. Got it. Here you go. Jeez, I really wanted to avoid touching it with my bare hands if I could. Oh, there's another soul. Oh, we leveled up. Your spirit has increased by 3. Dink and the other spirits have been restored. Oh, it full heals us. Nice. Okay. So I'm guessing as if I check character files, I should be able to find her birthday. Looks almost steady. The tree is incomplete. Oh. That's that girl. Teacher. That's the guy who died. Maybe if I check the spirit file? How are we gonna get into this diary? Maybe I have something else in the info. Must be like right in front of my face in some way. Oh, it displays it if I check it out. Interesting. Like first page. Again. $6.19. Is the day she confessed, so maybe that'll be it. Book is the promised day. Okay, so it's probably the day she confessed. 619. Horikoshi's notebook. Here's the promised day. Promised day. I really wonder what that could be. Excuse me. Sorry for us. It's been a while since we last talked. It's milk. So funny. Maybe it's 7/16, the day she said she wanted to meet her. Let's ask I guess.
報告です。
Dates are important words. Remember password and stuff.
報告です。
Secret key is the promised day. We use piano, building, music room, meeting place. For the recital, yay. Man, I'm really stuck. Oy. I don't really want to have to consult a guide right now. But she just says she's bad with dates. I'm not sure what to input. I feel like it's like something right in front of my face that I'm just missing. You know what? We can actually just brute force it by just entering all the dates they give us that are 3 digits. So we had 526 from the first one. And we can try the others. Let's just start with the first one. Five, 2, 6. Bruh, how is that the promised day, though? They're just hanging out. Okay. Wow, she's got months of entries. Yeah, let's start from the beginning. I found a good spot. The old building's music room. It's not used anymore, but there's a piano inside. Hannah should be able to play there. This will be our meeting spot. Hannah decided to enter the competition to perform the school song. I bet she found the courage to put herself up for it because she loves the piano so much. You can do it, Hannah. Our school song has a nice melody, but the lyrics suck. When I mentioned it to Hannah, she said I should try to come up with new lyrics. I guess I'll give it a try. It can be our song. June. Hannah got chosen to be the accompanist. Congrats. Now I've got to come up with the lyrics. I keep thinking about Hannah when I'm not doing anything. Being with her is so much fun. I just feel bliss. Is it because we're friends? Maybe it's more than that. My head is filled with Hannah. I can't even think about anything else. I can't bear it any longer. I'm going to tell Hannah my feelings. I hope she feels the same. I confessed to Hannah in the music room. She was shocked, then she ran away. Looking like she was about to cry, I was left all by myself. Hannah didn't come to the music room again. What if she told other people about what happened that day? I don't want to think about it. Looks like Izumi's been bullying Hannah since she was chosen to be the accompanist for the recital. How dare he lay a hand on her? This is unforgivable. I've warned Izumi. Despite what happened between us, I still love Hannah. Izumi called me. He discovered my feelings for Hannah after he stole her notebook. He told me not to say anything or else he'd reveal my secret to everyone. I wanted to hit him so bad, but I couldn't. Both of us are the worst. Hannah's dead. She hung herself in the old building. They forced her to take off her uniform and put on some weird outfit. If only I stopped Izumi. I'm sorry, Hannah. I heard the rumors about Hanako of the toilet. They say I can meet Hannah if I scribble some graffiti in the old building's restroom. I want to meet Hannah again. Even if she's a ghost, I want to hear the lyrics I promised her I'd write. I snuck into the old building and wrote some stuff, but Hannah didn't show up. I snuck into the old building and wrote some graffiti again. Hannah still didn't show up. Hannah's spirit apparently keeps saying give it back. I know what she's looking for. Maybe I can finally meet her if I give it to her. I'll go to Hannah's house tomorrow and borrow it. If I do meet Hannah, first of all I want to apologize to her. Then I'm going to ask her to respond to my confession. What did she think of me? She probably hated me, but still I have to know. A folded note is tucked between the pages. I unfolded to reveal some lyrics. The title of the song is Hanao's Song. It's a song about the future and friendship. Having read the diary, I'm convinced this is Horikoshi's. Horikoshi went to the old building to meet Hanako of the toilet. She wanted to give something to her. We know what the item is. All that's left to do is find it. Bruh, I don't know what that item is.
Hi.
I wonder what Horikoshi wants to return to Akai. Maybe it's in the music room storage. Okay, well, back in here. Oh, do they mean the original one?
Yoshi.
Yeah, but let's just make
Yoshi.
sure to look around. Sure nothing else are missing.
Yoshi.
It's a deteriorated cardboard box. It's a uniform. Oh, they want to give her uniform back. That Hana was looking for something. I have a feeling it's this uniform. A highly probable conclusion indeed. Horikoshi noted in the September section of her diary that she borrowed something from Akai's parents. If that something was Hanako's uniform, everything makes sense. Horikoshi must have figured out that Hana wanted her uniform back. She probably brought the uniform with her to draw out Hanako, except she was being targeted. Horikoshi was killed before she could give the uniform back. Why'd she leave it here, though? I wonder what Horikoshi did in the time she was out of our sight. Horikoshi must have sneaked into the old building, or snuck, then entered the music equipment storage room. She probably waited there, reminiscing on her days with Hanako until nightfall. At some point during that time, she hid her diary under the tuba. I can't know for certain why she hid it. My guess is she wanted anyone who came investigating Hanako's case to find it if she didn't make it. Eventually, Horikoshi left the storage room. Considering where she left her bag with the uniform in it, she must have left it there without thinking. Perhaps she heard Hanako call her name. And when she left the storage room, She finally met the person she'd been looking for, Hanako, and then Horikoshi. Hanako's uniform. Horikoshi left this behind. This is likely the thing Hanako is searching for, which made me carrying it could make us Hanako's target. In that case, we shouldn't pick this up without giving it some serious thought. Are we really going to bring it along? Yeah. Having the uniform is probably how we purify here. Oh. Owie. The sound of a bell suddenly echoes in my mind. Chills run down my spine. Oh, hello there. Before I can react, the departed is standing before us. Eek. I recoils next to me. My dear husband. That unpleasant voice fills every corner of my mind, once more dragging my conscience into a dismal, suffocating swamp. Hanako's grudge-killed model. You are next. She is already here. Should you survive, you will become my real husband. I try and listen to what they say while suppressing my chills and nausea. Hanako's grudge-killed model. You are next. She's already here. Should you survive, you will become my real husband. The departed's presence abruptly vanishes. Hey, ghost boss fight time. Ai turns to me, their entire body tense as a bowstring. I'll never get used to that, no matter how many times I see them. Whenever they look at me, I feel cold and my legs just start shaking. You're right. Did the departed have something to say, Mr. Dink? Yeah. I tell Ai what the departed said. You are next. She is already here. You gotta be kidding me. Hanako is here? Ai glances at the entrance. Their face contorts into an expression, all of shock and fear. We're both thinking the same thing. Does that mean we're trapped here? Our time is running out. What should we do to survive? A confrontation with Hanako has been added to the spirit file. Horikoshi was murdered by Hanako just as the notice said. Maybe the only way to close this case is to face Hanako myself. I need to find out what she meant by give it back. My foe's a spirit, so she'll try to kill me. Is there any way to fight her? Maybe using something she hated in her previous life. What is the key to saving Hanako's soul? There seems to have been a misunderstanding between Hanako and Horikoshi. What can I do to clear that up? In a way that Hanako would definitely understand, I'll have to put the departed to the side for now and focus on Hanako. Okay. They're already here. Hanako of the toilet. What should we do, dang? My guess is going to be that we give her back her uniform, probably perform the lyrics, play the school song, but the eerie sound of water is echoing after us. Do you think that sound just now is? Yeah, I heard it. let's get out of here. Guess we've got no choice. Ooh. That's Hanako. What should we do? The hanako I see before me is a spirit that kills people. My instinct and common sense tell me we need to run as far away from her as possible immediately. However, I didn't come to this school just to run. I need to stand and confront Hanako so I can start to get to the bottom of this case. Give back uniform. Hanako fires something at incredible speed that grazes my torso. The bitch has hydro pump. What was that? I touched my torso to find a part of my coat is now torn and wet. What was that thing just now? Water? Yeah, but it's not your everyday water. This is advanced water. At this speed, it's as sharp as a blade. If she's seriously attacking us, we've got no chance of getting away. Spirits will attack you from time to time and cause spirit damage. Level up, increase your maximum spirit, and buy sacred objects to prepare yourself. You can obtain sacred objects. Yeah. Taking so much damage. Hanako is directing her anger at us. Is it better if she does it or if I do it? Alright. Okay, I'm gonna unfold the uniform. Hanako is looking for her uniform. What if we use her precious uniform as a shield? I unfold Hanako's uniform. I unfold the uniform as much as I can so Hanako can see it. Hanako's water blade grazes my torso. Our plans fails. We didn't prevent her attack. I need to come up with a different plan. Down. Well, that didn't work. You're an idol. You sing. I sings Horikoshi's promised lyrics to Hanako. Oh my god. How does it start again? I doesn't remember one crucial detail, the melody. Oh yeah, let's have you try that again. Not really good at good acapella though. Shut up. Wait, that's the opposite. Crazy Eyes torso. I guess mop the floor.
これでどうだ。
わかりました。
And I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. We managed to mop the water off the floor. However, the water returns each time we mop it up. How can this be? Shit, there's no end to this time for a new plan. So mopping is not the right answer. I guess we're actually supposed to just throw the clothes at her. But here, you can have it.
わかりました。
You throw Hanako's uniform towards her. Please. The uniform eventually falls to the floor. That's my uniform. Oh, yeah, that's the right choice. Ooh, she's coming in. Hanako takes a few steps closer to check whether it's not her uniform. It really is my uniform. Hanako stares at her uniform on the floor. You stole it. Unforgivable. I didn't steal it. She launches a flurry of strikes with her water blade. Hanako is filled with fury and rage. We're gonna be killed at this rate. Yeah, I know. If we can't calm her down, we have to attack her to survive. To demoralize her. Poke her with the mop. Yeah, let's try showing her the lyrics. I'm trying this because normally in the game there's like a good and bad ending depending if you defeat the ghost or if you like purify it. Yeah, the broken mop. Poke her in the face. You know you hate milk. Bruh, I hate milk. Hanako looks pained from the smell of milk coming from the mop. Hanako Akai used to hate milk and still looks like that deep-rooted trauma still exists. Looks like this is the right choice. Her bloodlust instantly disappears. Help me now. Ew. Hanako staggers to our side, begging for help. No, where are you? I'm lonely here. Does she say she's lonely? What are you on about? You killed Horikoshi. I killed? No? No way, no way, no way. I didn't kill her. Impossible. Looks like Hanako doesn't even remember killing Horikoshi. Her head looks like slime. Promise with now. Where's our promise song now? No, she must be referring to the lyrics. So long as we can convey the feelings that Horikoshi poured into these lyrics. Luckily for us, there's a piano here. I should be able to pull this off with Ai's help. Let's do it. We're gonna sing. While I sing the lyrics. Ai starts playing the school song we heard on the radio cassette player. It's all going to be fine. I kind of remember how the melody goes, so I should be able to sing it. The most crucial part is figuring out when I should start singing. I check the lyrics one last time while waiting for the right timing. With the melody playing in the background, I start to sing along. These lyrics are filled with Horikoshi's pure feelings for Hanako. I can feel them too. Are these feelings platonic or... Nah, bro, they gay. That song, is it you now? Hanako is listening. Horikoshi kept her promise with you. You're not alone. I sing the song until the end, and Hanako of the toilet listens until the very last note. Looks like this is the right choice. Thank you, now, for keeping our promise. I truly appreciate it. Ooh. Hanako's presence is gone. Looks like it's over. It seems so. Horikoshi turned her back on Hanako in a moment of cowardice. It was a moment that Hanako was unable to forgive. However, that didn't break their bond. In the end, Horikoshi's melody proved to be Hanako's salvation. What is this feeling? Someone's watching me. Who? What was that? I feel like I glimpsed Hanako for a moment, but there's just no way she should have passed on. Did you see that eye? Huh? See what? I didn't see anything. Was it my imagination, or was it something that only I could see again? Never mind. Let's just assume I was imagining things. We definitely pacified Hanako's spirit. She should have reached salvation. Bro, did I fuck up? Let's get going, Mr. Dank. We've got to let Daimon and Molly know. Yeah. There's something on the floor. It looks like a page from a notebook. Dear Nell, I'm sorry for running away the other day. I was so surprised when you confessed to me. I'm sorry for the late response. I've been thinking about it ever since the day you confessed. I didn't know what to say. I knew I had to give you a sincere answer since your feelings for me are also genuine. And well, I finally found my answer. I love Nell. I don't know if the love I feel is the same as yours, though, so I want to confirm it with you. It'd be great if it was the same. I hope our relationship will last forever. My dear Nell. This is the draft of the letter Hanako Akai was writing to Naomi Horikoshi. She probably hadn't been able to finish it. If only she could have conveyed these feelings of hers, their fate could have been different. But in that case, there may be something more we can do for Hanako. In the place we last saw her, I think we can help Hanako deliver her feelings. Hanako's ending has been added to the spirit file. However, the bullying ruined everything before they could communicate. Thinking she's been abandoned by her best friend, Hanako's feeling turned into hatred and she killed Horikoshi. At least Horikoshi died with a smile. As much as I want to believe I've saved Hanako, there's some lingering anxiety. Why did she appear briefly after our showdown? In the notebook page left behind, there was a reply to Horikoshi's confession. I wish there was something I could do to deliver it to the now deceased Horikoshi. Okay, so I'm guessing... we last saw Horikoshi... She didn't die in the first floor restroom, right? She already found her head in the third floor toilet. So I'm just gonna check those real quick. I'm afraid like if I leave, something bad will happen. Not this one. Okay, it is this one. Naomi Horikoshi's head was here. We've been able to convey Hanako's feelings to her here since this is where we saw Horikoshi last. I take out the letter, and then I read Hanako's reply aloud. I'm well aware this is likely nothing more than a self-serving act to tie up loose ends in my mind. But still, I don't want to lose my respect and compassion for the dead. Hanako and Horikoshi deserve this much. Hope it reaches Horikoshi. Let's believe they will. The sound of a bell echoes in my ears. I quickly spin the face Ai. Huh? What happened? Ai looks at me with concern. It seems like the sound was only meant for my ears. I wait for a while, still on guard, yet nothing strange occurs. What on earth was that about? Okay, that's probably what I had to do to get, like, the good ending equivalent. I imagine if you probably leave without doing it, you get a bad... What is it? Return to the infirmary? And with this, our investigation into Hanako the toilet comes to an end. Time to tell the other two what happened. Available lost souls in each chapter. Found in that chapter and not the other chapters. Okay, gonna save. And talk. I reveal what happened with Hanako to Daimon and Moi. Oh. In the end, we couldn't protect Horikoshi. I understand your feelings, but don't be too upset about it, okay? Saving someone is no easy task. Me and my fellow doctors have a lot of similar regrets. Daimon. There's something I always tell myself whenever something like this happens. You might have failed this time, but you're still needed. Your next patient will survive. In the end, we're just feeble humans. That is the only way we can push forward with our lives. Daimon fixes his eyes on me, looking mournful. He must have witnessed an enormous number of lives saved, but he's also witnessed countless deaths. There's no doubt he's gone through many more traumatic situations than I have. Do I really have the strength and resilience to match this? Oops, that's my phone. I'll be answering this. Ai leaves the infirmary. Hey, mister. Even though Hanako has disappeared, this case is still far from over, yeah? True, because we still have the departed. They said if you survive, you'll become my real husband. They seem to be testing me with their notices. Whoa, a dangerous spirit has a crush on you. Do you think they'll give up if you refuse to deal with them? That's a disaster in the making. The part is obsessed with Dank, so if he chooses to ignore them, who knows what a jilted spirit would do. They may take even more drastic measures to get his attention. Right. So then all we can do is find the departed that's lurking in the school. Yep, seems our only option is to proceed with the investigation so we don't end up provoking them. I mean, they're trying to show off by hiding in the school. They want to be found. Maybe they want their dear husband to find them. How are we supposed to look for them, though? I don't know. We're still lacking information. We have no choice but to deal with their notices until we gather more clues about their identity. It's frustrating indeed. I wonder what happened to Ai. She's been gone a long time. Maybe a little bit more positive. You may be overreacting, though I wouldn't deny there's a possibility that something's wrong. Let's look for her, Dank. Diamond and I search around the special in new buildings, but come up empty. Diamond also calls trying Ai with his phone, but she doesn't pick up. Where did she go? There's only the old building left to search, but she can't be there, right? Bruh, did I get a bad ending? I would have sworn I thought I did the right move. Can I get to the old building from here, or like shortcut my way there? Owie. The bell again. My dear husband. The departed's voice. This bride of yours shall soon eat. Hanako's soul is one that has achieved complete salvation. I shall hope it will taste good. This bride of yours shall soon eat. Hanako's soul is one that has achieved complete salvation. I shall hope it will taste good. Should her soul taste awful, I shall eat the scapegoat's soul instead. And that scapegoat is... idol. Hold on. What are they saying? The scapegoat is an idol? Come to me, your dear bride. I hear the sound of a door opening from the girls' restroom. Why did you stop all of a sudden? The voice. I heard the departed's voice. I tell Daimon what the departed said. What in the world? Kashiwagi's been captured? We still don't know for sure yet. They mentioned something about Hanako's soul having achieved complete salvation. So clearly what they desire is a soul that has attained full salvation. Ai's life will be spared if they can get that. What exactly is full salvation, though? And why are they targeting Kashiwagi? Why would a spirit devour another spirit? Why? I can only remain silent. I have no idea as to what a spirit like this is thinking. I don't have time to ruminate anyway. I need to hurry up and try to find Ai. On the other side of this door, the departed awaits. I hear a sound coming from the back of the restroom. It's pitch black. The noise is vivid, discomfiting, and unpleasant. Sounds like someone is eating something. In the back. There's something in the back. I point my flashlight towards the back of the room. The light reflects off of something in the darkness. And that is... a gruesome scene that transcends human comprehension. A spirit is devouring another spirit? The one being devoured is Hanako of the toilet. And doing the devouring is the departed? The departed cuts Hanako's body with an old sickle. They then bring the pieces of meat to one of their numerous mouths and munch on it. They tear Hanako open over and over again. Munch, 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 munch. The departed lets out a laugh. Not even trying to attack us, they continue to cut and chew on Hanako's meat. They're flaunting this repulsive action, insulting the soul. Daimon is utterly speechless. As am I, my mouth refuses to open. It's a struggle to even breathe. Hanako is pure and delicious. I will save my next meal for another night, since I am now full. I must eat a lot, so I can become beautiful and be loved. Hanako's soul was delicious. Does that mean the departed got to eat a soul with full salvation as they wanted? Both the departed and Hanako are swallowed into the darkness and disappear. Don't tell me. Yeah, it was the departed. The way they turned around. That was the sound of a piano? The music room. Don't tell me Kashiwagi is. When we enter the pitch black room, we can tell there's someone standing in the darkness. And that someone is I. She's simply gazing into the empty void. Her mind is obviously somewhere else. Get a hold of yourself. Mr. Dank? Ai has come back to her senses. Are you alright? Are you hurt anywhere? I'm okay. She's showing signs of cyanosis, but nothing too serious. What happened, Kashiwagi? I have no idea. I stepped out of the infirmary to answer the call, but they immediately hung up. I was about to go back in when I saw someone. Was it the departed? No. They look like a human to me. What? I recall what Izumi said last night. The departed is pretending to be a human. So they really are hiding in the school. Who was it, Ai? Ai remains her silent, her gaze fixed on the ceiling. She must be digging through her memory. I can't remember anything. Can't even recall anything about their face or clothes. Feels like something is clouding my mind. I'm sorry. You can't even tell us if they're a girl or a boy? Yeah. When I tried to approach them, everything just went dark. And I can't remember a thing after that. I don't even know how I got here. Okay. As much as I want to find out who the departed is, it seems that things are not progressing as smoothly as I thought. I can't even really blame Ai for now. I'm just glad she's safe and sound. Hey, Dank. Kashiwagi's safe. That means the departed's desire to consume a soul that achieved full salvation has been granted. Yeah, true. I wonder exactly what full salvation means. Who knows? The departed only told us the result without providing any further explanation. Although, we have a clue. When we read that draft in the girls' restroom, I heard the bell ring inside my head. This is just a hunch, but maybe that was the indication that we'd guided Hanako to full salvation. There isn't anything else we can do here at the moment. Closing the door behind me, I leave the school with the mark bearers. I'll inform Mr. Konoe about Horikoshi. He's close with the cops in this city. I'm sure he'll do something about it. The headmaster here sure is something else, huh? He seems like someone from the underworld. He's a dependable fellow, though. Without him, we would have been questioned by the cops. You think they'd accept an explanation that involves spirits? We'd just be rotting in jail. Especially considering that someone's literally dead. I'm sorry, Horikoshi. Hey, there's something I'm curious about. You think they targeted Ai out of jealousy? Jealousy? Doesn't the departed think of you as their husband? Wouldn't that make Aya a formidable rival? She's an idol after all. Maybe that's why the departed targeted her. Given their unusual obsession with me, I can't deny that. There's nothing we can use to confirm or deny that speculation. We're dealing with a spirit here, and a very unusual one at that. Say, Mr. Dang, do you plan to keep chasing after the departed? That does make sense. I mean, they're obviously set their sights on you. But this is strange. Why you? There's a lot of men out there. I have no idea either. There's gotta be some kind of reason for their obsession. I'm thinking that might be our best lead to identifying who the departed is. The departed's true identity. This case will never end unless I figure that out. My gut's telling me that's what the departed wants as well. Chapter 2, Hanako of the Toilet. Items you have at the end of the chapter. Other than special items and sacred objects. Okay, we lose all their items. Now saving. Okay, we'll save here. Okay, so that's the end of chapter 2, where we finish the Hanako of the Toilet. This seems like a good place as any to stop for now. You know, if you enjoyed watching this, you know, please like, comment, subscribe, you know, as it does a lot to help grow my channel and lets me know that at least someone is interested in watching or just enjoying what I do. You know, I appreciate just in general if you spent any amount of time watching this, and, you know, I look forward to having you watch all the further parts I'll do. So far, though, this chapter has been really interesting, and, you know, we'll see you all next time.